MyCECourse.com. More than training, a real partner in human resources.
You said you thought of yourself as JoAnna, so you had been living with her for a very long time.
Yeah. Yeah, and we would have conversations quite often. JoAnna and Jack. Jack was my male name. And, you know, I want to come out. And Jack, no, not yet. And, you know, so it was kind of a back and forth. It wasn't every minute of every day, but there was 2 conversations in my head. And I think of Thomas Magnum, the little voice in his head. I related totally. So that was going on all my life. So, you know, I went through the military, got in a restaurant business, a national chain for a long time. It had a district in Denver. And so I was doing that, and I was married, and we had a really successful marriage. And that was the toughest part, was, you know, coming to grips with, you know, this is who I am, and we would talk about it.
How much did your wife know?
She knew. I told her early on. But, you know, I just, you know, I thought I could defeat it. I could change my gender, which that's like a useless exercise. So she knew, and we did a lot of things together. And, you know, every once in a while I would find a way to get away from home with her permission, and I would be able to be me and go out and try and establish myself as a female and see how well I could do in public. And so it was just like practice for that eventual day. And then we adopted our daughter, and so that was another reason to, you know, stick with it and not transition. And then when I was like 24 in the military, my mom was visiting, and I came out to her. And my mom, who I'm thinking all these years had been working hard to make me that son, she was disappointed. And all she said was, "We're never going to talk about this again, and you're not allowed to tell your father, period." And that was it. And we never talked about it again. She never showed any lack of love or emotion towards Jack, but I wasn't allowed to bring JoAnna into the conversation. So, so I knew my parents, there was no way.
MyCECourse.com. More than training, a real partner in human resources.